The idea for the distillery really stop. I said
Um's natural, I think. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't seem so big a problem. Yeah, not as many as me, but.
Okay.
Oh, belter. We are Tayport Distillery, a family-run distillery in the Kingdom of Fife. We distill from grain to glass, and our liqueurs are made with freshly picked berries, squeezed by hand for maximum flavour. No concentrates, no flavourings, no fuss, just great taste. Hi, I'm Ali, head distiller here at Tayport Distillery. Join us as we take you behind the scenes to show you how our spirits are made, the process behind them, and the people involved. This is Tayport Distillery. Hi, I'm Ali. I'm head distiller here at Tayport Distillery, and I got into the distilling business straight after uni, where I studied geology. Yeah, so my studies with geology really helped me with distilling because of the science background, where you kind of have to follow a list and follow a certain kind of routine. Being a head distiller requires a lot of things. We do production, we do quality control, we do product development, and also being a family business kind of means you're not tied down to one singular job. So I'm not just the head distiller, I also do e-commerce and social media as well. I love distilling, I love what I do here. We get to create all these different types of products, and we get to collaborate with these different brands. Yeah, I'm very, very fortunate to be in this position. I've kind of got an absolute dream job, and I get to work with my family as well.
Hi, my name's Kecia. As you'll probably tell, I'm from America, but I've been here for about 35 years. I met Duncan in Ohio, where I'm from, and we've been married for 34 of those years. My parents, my mum was actually a GI bride, and she's from Britain, but my dad was from West Virginia, so a true hillbilly, and everyone jokes that must be where you got your ideas for distilling, you know, from the moonshiners in the hills of West Virginia. So there's a little bit of something there, but I have been here a long time, and my career was actually as a nurse, and I was latterly a nurse practitioner in the NHS. So I guess in the business, I probably bring that hands-on approach, that caring side, and also being American, customer service is just a number one priority for me. And I always want to ensure my customers are happy. So that is my key role. I'm the one who will be packing your orders. I'm the one who you'll get on the phone if you've got a question. I do pull a lot of things together in the background. And again, as a small business, you have to be able to do a lot of everything. So, you know, there's accounting, there's, you know, purchasing. Like I said, there's getting the orders out to the customers. I've had a wonderful life here in Scotland. I love being here. It does remind me a lot of my home. And I'm just really pleased that we were able to create something from local produce and make the spirits that we make. I think that's something my dad would be proud of as well.
Hey there, I'm Duncan, and right up until the kids left to go to university, I've been working in a really sort of corporate background in oil and gas, and very serious business. And I got to a point in life where I felt we could change this and do something that I felt would be a bit more fun, and that's how I came to land on distilling. Yeah, starting the distillery was intended, we thought it would be a sort of fun industry to work in, and it's definitely the drinks industry is a great industry to work in because people are genuinely enjoying themselves and having fun all the time, but the actual distillery side of it is quite serious. The quality of the spirit has to be absolutely spot on. And that's where I like to describe my role as chief taster, which usually makes people laugh, but it is an important part of doing the distillery job. What goes into the bottle has to taste really good, and I do make it my job to do that quite well.
So we get this question asked a lot, and I'm sure everyone's wondering, how did you guys actually start the distillery?
Oh, well, I think the idea came from when we used to go on holidays in France a lot, and we used to taste some amazing spirits, and we would see that the farmers there, they wouldn't waste anything, and they would have a little still that would go around to the farms after harvest, and they might distill the fruit or whatever they had left over. So we thought, wow, that's a great idea. We've got tons of fruit in Fife. Why don't we try something like that? So we brought that idea back here to Scotland to give it a go.
So having got the idea and seeing what they're doing in France, we thought we could really do something with this in Scotland, and that's when my engineering background came into play, probably for the first time. And we started to test a lot at home. We got a tiny still at home, then we got really quite a big still at home, and we experimented with that for over 18 months, really, making lots of different samples until we felt we'd perfected it and we'd got the process right. And then we took the plunge to come here to this unit in Tayport and really get things going. One of the upshots of all of this, and a nice part of it, was that Kecia and I started this on our own, but then we were able to bring the family into the business as well, and they really enjoyed it.
So me and my sister got involved into the business. Mary was a lot earlier than me. She handled the whole social media sides of things. She helped with you with gifting, packaging and all that. And she was monumental to us in terms of the social media, of getting us going, and she had a really keen eye for that side of things, given that she came from music, which I think helped a lot. But she's doing very well now. She's down in London. She's following her dreams, and we miss her very much. 9 years in, we've been on one hell of a journey, but we've loved every single minute of it. We've got a lot more stuff coming out for you guys, so I think all we can say is thanks for your support.
Here we have all of our brewery equipment where we're making our vodka from scratch. We've got a mash tun, we've got a hot liquor tank here. Today we've got Kecia packing some gifts for our customers. So we've got our fermenter, and from there we go into a still. So this is the investment we made in probably one of the most modern stills that are on the market. It's called an iStill. It's a 500 litre still, and it works perfectly to make some really high quality spirits, which is obviously what we need to do. The nice thing about this equipment is that it's got PLC control, so once we've dialed in our recipes, each time we can replicate what we want to do perfectly. Okay, coming from the still, then obviously we've got a liquid then that needs to be packaged, and we're coming into the area now where we're doing our bottling, ready for getting out to our customers. Got a few interesting little projects going on here, a little teaser there for the future, so you can have a think about what we're doing in there. So on the decks here, this is where we will do all of our bottling. We've actually just completed some batches, and you can see everything is ready to go to the customer on the shelves at the end. These large vats here, this is where we store each batch of gin that we do. So this one's for our customer in St Andrews, and the smell coming out of there is just amazing. This is our own wild rose gin, and this is our own vat of Scots pine gin, 500 litres at a time, which gives us 600-700 bottles for each batch.
Okay. All right, okay, we ready? Yeah. Okay, there's a lot more information on our website. Please give us a look, tayportdistillery.com, and we'll see you next time. Oh, God. Was I meant to turn away or something?
No, mate, that was perfect.
Right, decent. Cheers.
Okay, thanks for listening. This is the first sort of behind the scenes look at our distillery. We hope you've enjoyed it, meeting the family that we are and seeing what we do. Please, if you have enjoyed it, subscribe to our newsletter. We've got loads more to come, and hopefully we'll be talking again to you in the future.